Make sure if you guys can that you join us at Flight Sim Expo 2023. That's right, Overkill Simulations is going to be present this year, guys, at the Lone Star Museum in Houston, Texas. If you guys are interested in joining us there, be sure to check down the description below. There is a coupon code that can save you guys a bit of money using my personal reference to get you there. Again, that'll save you a bit of cash in your Flight Sim Expo 2023 experience. This is going to be June 23rd through the 25th of 2023. Again, in Houston, Texas, at the Lone Star Flight Museum. I went a few years ago in Las Vegas, and they are an absolute great time. There's some very, very informative and educational seminars to help better your flight simming experience, as well as a ton of developers of both hardware and software that you guys actually get to try out, essentially a try before you buy experience, as well as talking with the developers themselves and finding out what the products are all about. So again, guys, it's going to be Flight Sim Expo 2023 in Houston, Texas. I hope to see you guys all there. Don't forget to use my coupon code that you can find down in the description below. If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkills tutorial guides or simply interested in supporting the channel, please consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides as well as any future guides that come along down the road. Patreon link can be found in the description below, and thank you to all of my current subscribers. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and today we are back in the GotFriends Astro. I'm going to show you guys a few more things about this aircraft that we didn't go through last time. This thing is absolutely freaking incredible. Then we're going to go through the racetrack, which is just an absolute blast. We're going to go through it at the daytime so that way you guys can see everything, and then we're going to go through it at night, which is where it gets really intense. So first off, right out of the gate, let's get it powered on, and then we'll talk about some of the features here. So first, just map it to your battery switch or push the button, but this will start up. See your rotors get going here for a second here. And then we got a couple of configuration options. You can turn your RGBs on and off by simply clicking them. You can turn your mirrors on and off. I like them with it off. Just opens up the field of view. You can turn the propeller guards, which there's also some in the back as well, simply by clicking down here. You can go back to your batteries. Click on the battery that fully charges it, puts you back in the center position. Click on your seatbelt, and that will give us the open cockpit. We'll fly with the open cockpit today. And then there's a bunch of flight features that I want to show you guys as well. And don't forget also to wear your ear protection. That's important here. And it does dim the sound down quite a bit here if that's something that you guys want to be concerned about here. I'm actually going to put those back on because I actually really like the sound. And I want to keep it nice and loud for you guys. So anyways, let's go ahead. I'm going to turn the mouse off. I haven't figured out where to put everything yet in this motion pit, so we're just going to tuck that under the leg here. I know, really awkward seeing me reach down there in camera, forgive me. All right, and now let's go ahead and fly, and we'll talk about some of the features. All right, we have everything responding. And this thing is ridiculous in the motion pit. Absolutely crazy. So the first thing that we have here is we have a boost mode, which gives you like 3 seconds of ridiculous maximum power. Okay, now obviously we weren't in a forward momentum really, so we didn't get a whole lot out of that. Hello. Oops. And then we have a terrain following mode. So using what would be bound to your propeller pitch axis, you can set how high you want the aircraft to follow the terrain. Now this works really well with light hills, works just fine with any kind of descent, but if you have a very steep ascent, you want to make sure that you manually add that in. Like for example here, we're probably going to start to fall down here in a minute because it's going to register that, yep, see, we are now descending. But if we were to keep going all the way over here to this cliff, we're going to go into the cliff. So I'm just going to take it out of that mode, add some power back in, bring us back around to the start of the track here. And forgive the mic quality, guys. We are using the VR headset mic today. I need to figure out a better plan to get my Blue Yeti over here, or some sort of microphone that's going to work a lot better with virtual reality. I just don't like the way. So the Blue Yeti comes. It has an arm that I had mounted here in front of the throttle. The problem is when I make rapid movements, it goes thong thong thong, and you guys can actually hear it in the recording. So I didn't like that. So anyway, and then finally, the last thing is we have or actually we have two more things to talk about. We have a hover mode. And then altitude of the hover is determined by current power setting. But it puts it right into a hover instantly. That part's pretty slick. Let's take out of the hover mode, add our power back in. And then finally, we're going to be using this a lot here, we have a sport mode. And everything is enhanced. So all of your controls are far more intense and far more aggressive in sport mode. And I'll show you guys one thing about this that absolutely terrifies the crap out of me every time I do it, but we're going to do it just because it's fun. There we go. I think we're high enough. All right. Yo! Yeah! It'll do a flip. All right, so now let's get back into. And by the way, all these bindings are your lights: taxi light, beacon, strobe light, landing lights. That's what all those switches are there. Now let's set up for a track run here. And stay tuned to the Discord, guys. If you're not a part of our Discord, make sure you join it. I am going to set up a group flight where we're going to do a race in these things on this track here. Getting it to land, it's still my least favorite part. It's really hard getting a nice smooth landing in this thing. It's just, you go from just sort of a nice hover, and then it just falls. Like, if I were to call out a complaint about it, that's it. Now, it is mentioned in the documentation. This is something that they're trying to work on, and then especially as the SDK improves. All right, let's go into our sport mode. Here we go. First track run. Make sure everything's off here. All right, this is a lot of fun, even in the day. It's pretty intense. Oh, let me center. There we go. Am I centered? There we go. I think we're centered. All right, here we go. This thing is a blast. Yeah. No. Okay, coming around. Oh, I think I hit the mountain. Thank God for the propeller guards. Nope, out of bounds. Fail. No. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I think with like good 10 other people in this would be a blast. Uh-oh. And this comes with the aircraft, guys, and this is only $10. $10 for this little guy. Yo! Whew. I haven't quite figured out the best way to attack this one yet. And I don't remember where my boost is. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that either. Oh, I definitely didn't want to do that. Why can't I never remember where my boost is? Come on, turn off. There. I can't ever remember. There it is. I need to actually map these for this particular aircraft. I need to map them onto the joystick. Okay. There's lap number 1. Ooh, getting saucy. Okay. So now I'm going to set this to night, and we're going to run through this again. That was a little better. There we go. Whew. Okay. Let's get this set to nighttime. Stupid fucking cunt. Come on, why is everything so fucking stupid with this lately? Oh, never mind, it's working. Okay. We're good, we're good. Okay, so now we're in a night run. My kids call this Volcano Mountain. I don't know where they got it from, but that's what it's called now. GotFriends, if you're listening, this is officially Volcano Mountain. My 5 and 7-year-old made that up. I don't know. But here we go. Oh, we're going to thunk back down again. There we go. Into sport mode. I kind of want to try something. Let's see here. Nope, not what I wanted. Oh, okay. Forget the hover mode. Let's go. This thing's like Tron and Pod Racer had a baby. This thing's awesome at night. Very psychedelic. Yo! And our race will definitely be at night for anyone who's asking. Damn it, I think I hit it again. Ah, definitely hit it that time. That sucked. Ah, went way out. Way out. Oh. Ah, come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Yo! Ah! Come on! Alright, here we go. Let's find our boost. Here we go. Although I don't know that I really feel like that did a whole lot, gotta be honest. There we go. This part's cool. I like this one. Come on. In and over. Whoo, doggy. Yo. Ah! No. At least got to get to the finish line. Come on. There we go. All right. Whew. And that, oops, is the track at night. Very intense for sure. Oof, come on. Damn it. So hard to get that just right. Oh, fine, I'll take it. Like I said, landing it is probably my least favorite part. It's very hard controlling the descent in this thing. And so I hope that's something that does get addressed, because that part is difficult. Getting the landing down, for me anyway, is pretty tough. I wish there was a way to put it into like an eco mode where the throttle is far less responsive and where you can really get it fine-tuned to where you can have a nice subtle descent. But anyway, guys, this thing's an absolute blast. Again, $10 US. I just wanted to show off the track and everything and all the different features. And I've been flying it nonstop for the last 2 days. It's that much fun. Definitely, like I said, stay tuned. We're going to be definitely setting up a race, because this is too fun to pass up. 2D, 3D, it doesn't really matter, you guys. It's a great time. I've flown it in both, and definitely recommend it for everybody. Oh, I didn't mean to bump that again. So as always, guys, stay safe and healthy. See you in the next one.